Good morning, everybody. Welcome to some Wingspan. Let's see what we got going on. We're up against John 7897. Well, isn't this a thing? We got two white powers, one teal power, and one pink power. I think we got to go here. Maybe the scissor tail. How much food would that leave us with? If we did this, well, we got nothing for our forest. What's in the tray? We are going first. We're up against another. Ooh, we got the red start. We might need to do red start and cardinal. Cardinal is not a terrible bird. What are our bonus cards? We like the red start, of course. This is Oceania. Ooh, there we go. My path is set. Yeah, grassland data analyst. Fun to do when you got nothing better to do with your life, but we got better things to do with our life. Let's see here. So we got to plan this out. I think we're going to spend our nectar to. I wonder if we go Starling instead of this guy and grab that guy. Starling can go into the grassland, and if we are going to be passing out both grubs and cherries, Starling might actually be good for us. We grab these two birds. We already have maxed out our bonus card. This is going to leave us with 4 food. What does the bird feeder look like? A bunch of grubs and a nectar. I'm too lazy to do the math, but I feel like if we do this and nab up the cardinal and the red start, we should be able to get a lot of stuff down. I think we'll try to get down the starling, but should we even do this? What do you think, guys? We got so many grubs in the tray. We could work on a double play, but don't know that double play doesn't really help us too much. Yeah, double plays aren't what they used to be because the benefits become pretty marginal pretty quick when you build up your habitats until the very end. I don't even know what I could not draw out the Oceania board if I had to, but this is good. We'll go here and we got Viti. We love Viti. Been reflecting upon my race to 300 now that it's over. It's very interesting results there, I feel. Uh, I hope that you guys have watched it. If not, there's going to be some spoilers here, but we got something like a 63, 64% win rate, which is a lot lower than my previous account win rate, which was around 73. But our average score I checked was 90 something, like 90, 91, which I think is just amazing. Before that, it was about 83 on my last account, which had thousands of games. So I feel like I've definitely improved my Wingspan game, but clearly so has all the competition, because even with that respectable, very respectable 90-point average score, I did not win that as many games, so that's interesting. Let's get this party started. I got a cat that is insisting on me petting it. There you go. Here's your pets. All right, there we go. We did not reveal anything too grand. Play our cardinal, lay some eggs, and then what are we gonna do? Do we get the red start down, or do we get the? I think we try to get the scissor tail down, which I think we're gonna be able to do after we gain food. Get 2 grubs, and then get the cherry. Play our fly catcher, lay a couple eggs, get another food out of that, and then hope we can find the food for the red start so that we could play that into the grasslands and get 2 eggs off of it, and then we can contemplate getting down this starling. Definitely not going to be caching too much. Oh, hello. Gotta grab that guy, I suppose. Yeah. So then we can contemplate getting down that starling. Okay, we got to get this party started. Single card draw. Still not my favorite, but I think that Bonelli's are still one of those things that you get that impulse to grab it. I don't know if it's still beneficial. I've talked about this before, but Cost you 3 cards to get those 11 points, and those 3 cards on the Oceania board are so valuable other places, so got down the coal tit. Alright, let's get down this guy. Yeah, so I mean it's an 8-point bird in my book now. The food could be spent on eggs um, or food, generally speaking. So unless you have a strong wetlands, which we definitely don't have any signs of having quite yet, let's do this. Then it's not necessarily the greatest card. So we'll see. Opponent's going for... What's my opponent going for? Uh-oh. Cormorant. I suddenly feel like we have a better play. So we can get the food now for this guy. We got 4 turns left. Get the food. We could... I think we might be able to get... Well, we'll have... If we get 3 food now, we'll be able to get down the flycatcher, lay some eggs. Okay, food, flycatcher, eggs, and then we'll get down the red star. And then at the start of the next turn, we could get down the starling, because we'll have the food for it. So we'll do this. Don't think it really matters. We'll grab a grain. Do that. Play our flycatcher, lay eggs into the forest. Play our red start. Then maybe we could lay eggs if the end of goal is gonna be affected. I'm really liking this start, I have to say. Very nice synergy. It's nice to just have a maxed out Viti almost by the end of round 1. Holy cow. Lucky day for us. Opponent with no fish in the tray. Drawn birds. Alright, well, down will go our Scissortail. We'll do this. That leaves us with a nectar, a cherry, a grub. Probably spend, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Maybe spend that grain, I don't know. My opponent has 3 turns left, plenty of egg space. Probably going to get down going for food again, it looks like. This end of round goal. We'll see. We're only going to have 1 turn. No. Oh, you know what? Okay, now it's going to come down to, are we going to get the 2 cards from the red start? I think we should put the red start down. Well, we do have a nectar we're not going to be able to spend, unfortunately, if we don't get the red start down. Didn't quite do the math right on these end of rounds. So we'll see. I think it's worth it to get the end of round ball. We don't need any food right now. Yeah. I think we might need to abandon that nectar. There are worse fates in life. My phone's going to lay a card down, and then he'll have 2 food. Or 2 eggs to lay onto the coal tit. So do we have the food still? Yeah, we still have the food for the red start if needed. Oh, he's just going to lay eggs like that. We can match him. We can do that. We can tie this up this end of round goal. I don't mind pushing for it. It's goodbye to the nectar. But that is okay. Slows us down a little bit, but plenty of eggs now. I guess we should have grabbed a grub so that we could just play these 2. What can you do? My opponent also with a nectar, so he looks like he played a bird. I'm okay with that. I like that end of round goal. What do you put down? You put down the goose. Well, he can always spend the cold tit grain, so that's actually a pretty good deal there. Yeah, I really wish I grabbed a grub. Very regretful about that, but at the same time, my opponent, does he need the food? There's a nectar in the tray. There's a uh, butcher bird. There's nectar in the bird feed. Well, the nectar went away. All right. Let's put down... Yeah, we could have been grabbing grubs just for this starling, even. We'll put this guy down. Well, let's spend a food for a reset. It's going to give us 2 more food. That'll give us 4 food total. Actually, 5 with the cardinal. So we'll get rid of this guy. We only need 1 of those. Very nice. That's what we like to see. Okay. I'll take it. Butcher bird might not be too bad. We can hold off on this red start until the end of the round. There's no rush there. We do need eggs in cavity nests. We're going to have... Oh, and we know we just need cavity nest birds. We're going to have 2 at least. There is the roller, everyone's favorite card. My opponent with 1. So that's nice. I think we're going to use their starling as a final play to sneak out, last turn, sneak out that end of round goal. Oh, that's the wrong place. Not the starling, but the red start, I mean. There we go. Yep, we'll spend you. Butcher bird can go into the forest, which we like. It's a 3 food cost bird, which we have the food for, so we can gobble that guy up. Butcher bird, I think people were very excited about the butcher bird and its cousin that has the opposite. Let's see, this guy is the small guy. There's another one that does large birds for the tuck and the cash. People were very excited about these birds, but I think people have cooled on them since then. What's this guy do? Nope. Not interested in you. Maybe we put the butcher bird in the forest. I mean, in the wetlands. I feel like we are in desperate need of more card draw, especially with this Bonelli's hanging out. Well, I don't know if that guy's going to be worth it. Let's grab him. We'll put down our butcher bird. There's a black necked stilt, which would be good with our eagle. I watched a Flan game recently where he played the lapwing very effectively. I'd always considered this like a starting hand round 1 to jump ahead sort of a bird, but he played it, I think, in round 3 when his food draw action would have been less productive than playing the lapwing. So that gave me a new perspective on the lapwing, but still, I feel like for this game, maybe not the time. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, we do not have the rat, so we'll do this. Okay. Now we can do some card draw and hopefully generate a few more points. We are still in the card draw stage of this one. Don't know if the black neck stilt would be worth it. The tray, though, is very much asking for it to be drawn. I mean, the bird feeder. Okay, we got 1 food currently. 3 turns left. Turn 3. We got 2 turns. Could we draw, get food? We could roll the dice on the lapwing to see what sort of amazing things we get. And then that would, if it gets us the food for the red start, that might be good. Then we could get 3 eggs out of our black red start. My opponent remains with only a single cavity nest. We are going last, so it would be We would have the element of surprise, which is nice. Okay, we're going to hope that this gets us the food we want for our red start. Does he know we have the red start, or was that a starting hand bird? I feel like that was a starting hand bird. All right, let's see what we got here. We do need to lay eggs onto the starling, though. So this isn't going to work. Well, no, this is going to get us the food. It's got to get us the food for the red start. That's the only issue that we may have. We'll be getting a grub out of the flycatcher, though, so I think it's worth the risk. We're going to say goodbye to the stilt. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Everything but a rat. We will take it. All right, I approve. So now we lay, let's see here. How are we looking on the rest of the end round? Well, we are ahead on the third one so far. That's nice. Final one is a tie. My opponent with lots of tucking birds. Tucker, Casher. Point generating birds is nice. Got lots of food. Oh, he played another cavity nest. Did he play two? He did. That's too bad. He's only got one turn though, so he's only going to be able to get two of them with eggs, so that makes me happy. He's going to think he's going to win this end of round goal, but he is mistaken. Do we pass out the grub? It's too early. My opponent with no food left. We don't want to be giving my opponent away, you know. We're not gonna tuck anything under the starling, but I am fine with that. I guess we could technically put the fish we'll put down in there. I'm okay with that. Definitely don't want to be passing this guy out. Opponent just bumped up his food production though, but not necessarily his. He's gonna be able to reset the bird feeder, which is nice. But extra cards, he's only getting 2 to 3 at a time. Eggs are his weak spot, so I think that's going to be the determining factor here. We are going to have the egg capacity. Yep, only 2. So we will play our red start. Yep, that's perfect. Well, do we want to spend the grain or the grub? We do have better grub access. So we'll do this. Take one off of there. Tie up the end of round goal. Life is good. Get rid of this fish. I'll probably regret it. I would say, well, we're not going to do it. Remember our motto. Always be tucking, never be cashing. Do we want to though? No. If it hangs out there for another turn or two, we never use it. It's always next time. It's not like we're getting oodles of food. Always be tucking, never be cashing. What have we got? Kingfisher would get us more food for our starling. Is that really what we want to focus on? Look at all these points he's generating. Extra bonus card. How many points is that really going to get us? I do not know. Oh, let's see here. We gotta start clearing out eggs. Don't think we go for him. I could deny him. It does help with my opponent's cormorant. Maned duck, huh? We'll have to see about that. What do we want to clear out? We want to clear out this guy. Let's see. Nothing else here. How's my opponent's ground nest situation? 1, 2. I'm not worried about that. Bob White. Well, that might be good with the main duck. You're suddenly... Oh, we would have liked that card. You're suddenly building up a wetland engine. Help us get the cards for the Bonellis. Butcher Bird will hopefully get some good stuff going. Yep. I'm thinking main duck action time. Put him down. Good thing, see, we held on to that fish. And it was the right move. Always be tucking, never be cashing. Continue to draw birds. Food is not there for him. Then if we get something we really like, we could just do 3 rounds of card cycling, clearing out eggs as we go for points and exchanging them for grain, and then Bob White round round 4. Food cost of played birds. We are well ahead there, so my opponent's gonna have to catch up. We've got 5 more coming with the duck. Let's get rid of an egg here. Hummingbird. Let my opponent grab it. More food, actually any food for our common, our whatever this guy is. Starling. I like starlings because they got the stars on their yes. Okay, they got stars on their feathers, so that's how you know it's a starling. Tuck, tuck, all tucks. Butcher bird? Nope. That's what I expect from the butcher bird. We'll see if anything better comes our way. Of course, we could draw cards, tuck 1, get the Bonellis down. It's another 3. A food cost bird, just to secure things. I think we'll do that. Why the heck not? Unfortunately, we don't have the egg for 2 in the grasslands, but that's okay. We kind of flubbed that one. We do need to get rid of another egg. We don't want to do that. So we're only going to get 2. Does that mean we need to skip? Sadly, it does. So we're going to hold off on the eagle. Because we want that grain so we can get the Bob White down at the end. Actually, we can just do... We could just do 2 for now. Nope. Is this really the best point generation? Is this the best use of my time? I guess so, since something else great is coming our way. So we can't get rid of 1 more egg. So that we can get this bot. So we can get 3 cards this turn. Get those tucks in. Then we'll have plenty of eggs for the final round. And this way we're seeing a lot of nice cards that we may wish to play at some point. Still nothing here we care about. Oh, that might be good. I don't know how many big birds we have. That's a nice one. How many big birds do we have? 0. We're going to get the Bonellis, but we'll get rid of these 3. Yet another miss. Okay, we're only getting 3 points at a time here, so it's time to get down our Bob White. That was nice and all, but it's time to move on. Don't know if that was really the most productive number of turns there, but at the same time, we didn't really see much that we cared about, so. Got us the food we wanted for the Bob White. How are we doing here? I think we're going to eke it out. Maybe even more than eke it out. Yeah. Opponent needs a 4 food cost bird. Double play. Nope, only a single card in hand. Not sure what my opponent's been doing with his time. I see many other rodent birds, though, so 6-point rodentologist, perhaps? Only 3 grain in his hand. I think we got this one. We will fill up our grassland once again. Eke that one out, no problem. Okay, we got to get down Bonelli's into the grassland. So we'll grab us up some cards. Chuck a you know, chuck an egg. Does my opponent want a cassowary? We will find out. Not great cards. We don't really want the cassowary, although do we want it? That would be a losing 3 points. So it'd be a 5-point play, I think. 4 plus 4 eggs, plus a couple extra food to think about, but that would be good. So that'd be good for our starling. Might not be so bad. Don't know if it's better than the red start. 8 plus 2 is 11, so it would be better than the woodcock. We'll see if the food materializes for it. Our goal is to get down to either the woodcock or the cassowary. We could always try to grab up that warbler too. That means we need 4 food, but we could get food with the flycatcher. But then we don't have enough eggs or enough cards for the Bonelli's probably. That would take 2 out of our 3 cards we're about to draw. That would give us 2 for the eagle. I guess we could see what food we have and tuck the woodcock if needed, or the cassowary, depending on what we got. One does not do anything there. Laid some eggs. Might just be running that somewhat mediocre engine. We still, uh-oh, we have 0 nectar in the forest. Let's grab up these 2. Should we spend another egg? We got the eggs. We can do it. Yeah, we definitely need it for the Bonelli's. We're gonna skip this. Do we want the grain? We need the grain. Do we need food? Let's see here. If we don't do this, if we do this, we'll get 1 grain, which will be good for this guy, and then 3 food. So maybe, I don't know, 4 food. Yeah, no, 3 food. That would get us one of these guys. Exchange a card. Yeah, we can do it. If we have to go back to the grass or the wetlands, I think we will survive. Oh yeah, this is actually pairs great with this. I forgot you could do this guy into this guy. Way more points. Alright, hey, that's nice. Okay. We need a cherry, and we need 1 more cherry from this reroll, or, of course, a nectar. We're going to get a cherry here. A rat would also be good. Let's see what comes our way. I know it's blasphemy to use a rat on an eagle, but I would not complain about it. Alright, here we go. We'll get ourselves a grub. There we go. So let's do this. Get the cherry. I'm not going to spend a card. We will go Warbler into cassowary. That'll get us food as well. Will help us with this guy. We only have one. We'll still need. We'll get a grub from the flycatcher. We'll have to spend this guy with just a single tuck, but I don't know. That's still 8 points right there. Still huge. We like it. Put this guy down with the grain. Clear you out. Get down our cassowary. Get rid of our warbler. Get a bunch of eggs. Get some cherries. Oh, you know what? We still are not going to have what we need for this guy. So, what is it better to do? Go to the... Let's see here. Grab a couple... Probably grab... Well, doesn't really matter. 2 cards. I guess we could get rid of an egg for another 3 cards. That'll give us a tuck into a food, which will get us a point. And a food for a tiebreaker. Plus the starling, so that's good. So I think it's going to be cards. 1 tuck. 2 more points on the butcher bird, of course. And then final play, eagle. I approve. What's my opponent up to? Whole lot of nothing. This board seems a bit static. He's got 2 more turns. 2 more. 2 nectar. Did we get anything in the... We got 1. Nectar battle's not going to be our thing this game, but I feel like we're doing okay. We got some good points down. Who knows? We got some tucks there. It's got an extra bonus card on us. It might not be over yet. This is nice. We will see. I guess we could spend an egg on a card. Does that... Do we want to spend... Yeah, I mean a food on a card. Doesn't really make a difference, I think. No, we'll spend an egg. It's going to be a point either way. Because if we spend the food, that's 1 less food for our starling. And if it comes down to a tiebreaker, we want food in our hand instead of... maybe it doesn't matter. Actually, we're going to have 0 food because we're going to tuck them all into the starling, so... Warbler, bonus card bird, 2-point play plus a bonus card. I do not worry about that. Okay, we're going to do this. Wait, no, maybe we should... Oh, it's too late. I was going to say, I think we wanted that... We could do a tuck. Okay, the math is confusing me. I'm an old man. This math doesn't work for me. If we do this... We can't do this. We need all 3 of those for our Bonellis. So we're not... The starling is going to get nothing done, but help with the bonus card. Alright, Butcher Bird. Very nice. Oh, that is beautiful. The Butcher Bird is our friend. Put down this eagle. Spend the 2 nectar right there. I mean the 2... 2 eggs. Fill them up with the red start. Life is good. Tie up this end of round goal. Win 2 end of round goals, lose 2 nectar battles. I'm okay with that. Interesting that it was our grasslands that got built out this time. Never activated the Bob White once. That's pretty funny. Definitely a bird that you actually want to activate. Hey, we got a cherry. That's nice. Fill up our, what's my opponent up to, by the way? So, oh, got 3-point play. Hopefully bonus card. Let's see here. Yep, we definitely want to fill up our grasslands. You get 1 tuck on the starling. We'll take it. Interesting game. Let's see what the board has to offer us. 1-1, lost 2. Lost 3 points on Nectar. I guess we gained 3 points on end of round goal, so. No, wait, did we lose them all? No, yeah, we did lose them all. All right, well, we lost 3 points from Nectar plus end of round goal. So let's see what my opponent did. If they have a strong, you know, hey, we got the bonus card somehow. Ouch! Did we not win this one? Whew. Oh wait, I'm on the bottom. I'm winning this game. I was looking at the top. We're okay. We're doing just fine. Not a strong score either way though. 98 didn't crack 100 to 87. All right, John 7897. GG to you. Let's take a look. Very interesting game. Yeah, not a ton. I think like the main deck kind of slowed us down, but we weren't getting anything else we liked, so who knows? Oh, 3 bonus cards, not great bonuses from them. So no fish eating birds, 9 points. All right, there we go. That was it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I've got some plans for board game arena stuff still, but I think we're going to stick to Oceania for a little bit, and I'll see how we do. Eventually, I'll get bored of winning and have to go back to board game arena, but for now, this is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.